All right. Self-expression. I'm so tired, but this is just something I want to say. I process emotions out loud. Okay, this is how this works for me. I had another opportunity, an incredible opportunity today, to come to the realization that nothing which occurs in my life experience has remotely any relevance or relation to my joy. It's just not related. I don't know where to begin with this. The band had a gig today. The band that I am in currently. And all kinds of people had all kinds of feelings about this. And certainly before the event, there was a strong tension with ego. There was a strong reaction taking place within the mental space that I could see and witness, and it just sort of frantically spinning around. And so that, first of all, is the opportunity to just breathe and allow, and just like right now, not cast any judgment, not seek anything further from it. Just accept that it is what it is and allow it to be. And then really leaning into the experience of being, of having this opportunity to go someplace I had never been, to do some things I had never done, to meet new people, to really just live, to be in the moment, to allow it to manifest, and then really witnessing the transformation, first of all, within myself, in the experience, in changing of something that seemed so serious and heavy, which is what ego always does. It makes things so serious. And just letting that go, just dropping any care whatsoever and playing with it and having a good time, as if none of it mattered, because none of it does matter. None of it matters. None of it means anything. None of it is remotely relevant to anything. Certainly not to my stability, my well-being, my abundance, my peace, my worthiness, my joy. None of those things. So that's a powerful thing to have witnessed, first of all, within myself over the course of the day, because things happened. Things, it could have been said from the perspective of ego. Come here, boy. Come here. It could have been said from the perspective of ego that things went wrong or not quite the way that perhaps the mind planned or thought it wanted. Again, what the mind thinks it wants is not what I want. It's not what you want. It's not what the soul wants. It's just an idea created from a mentally fabricated self that is built on a foundation of fear. And so anything that fear-based illusory self thinks it wants, it's not what the soul wants. So things happened. Things happened that the soul was delighted with and that the mind rejected utterly. Things went well the way that they were intended to go. Absolutely. The sound didn't work all that great. I mean, in certain spots, we had a lot of technical issues. Certain pieces of the performance were really great in terms of it was cohesively performed, and then at other times it was far less cohesive. and more of a collage, perhaps, of sound. And again, the soul just delights in all of this, in every moment of it. Whatever ego is thinking, whatever reaction it is having, the soul is thriving. It's dancing, it's exuberant. In particular, in the chaos, in the unexpected, in things not going according to plan. Oh, it lives for that. It loves that. And then witnessing furthermore the responsive ego within others, their own reactions to this. And I shouldn't say theirs. I don't want to say theirs. Because it's not them, it's not their soul having this response, it is ego. And again, whether the ego is witnessed within the self or within another, it's all ego. It's all the same thing. So, knowing that the soul, the higher soul and the souls of all involved, were delighted with all of this. It is and was fascinating to witness the responses of ego and to hold space for that, to observe that with neutrality and understanding and compassion, and to hear these discussions of concern and heaviness and what do we do, what needs to change, this concerns me, this upsets me. And then to feel immediately, ultimately, to have this realization, to have the feeling realization within myself, first to feel the heaviness, to witness all of that, and then have this realization and deep sensation of, oh, none of that matters. Oh, none of this shit means anything to me. And I don't mean I don't enjoy playing music, and I don't enjoy playing music with this group of people, and I don't relish these opportunities. It's precisely that. Nothing can taint that. First of all, it doesn't matter how anything goes. It matters that I am here, that I am experiencing, that I am participating in life as it is unfolding before me. And how empowering it is to realize that I have no opinion. Why bother myself with an opinion? Why burden myself with an opinion on something that is not relevant to my well-being, not relevant to my happiness? It does not matter. I do not care how things go. I do not care how they are perceived to go. I do not care how anyone else perceives the performance or the experience. That's not the source of my joy. The source of my joy is being. The source of my joy is the authentic expression of self, is surrender to the moment, is allowing the universe and all of the infinite energy that is to flow through me organically, authentically, in the moment. To surrender to what is and to just have fun with it. To just play. To really fucking play. It's all pretend. Everything is pretend. This is all just a game. We are all playing pretend. We're playing roles the same as we did when we were kids. Nothing has changed. And so none of it is so serious. None of it matters. None of it needs to have this weight, this gravity to it that causes stress and drama and tension. No. I don't care. I have no opinion. It does not matter. It is not relevant to my joy in any way. And that extends fully to any experience within my life situation. nothing that could possibly happen, nothing that happens, has happened, or will happen within the experience, the life experience, has any power over me. None of it ultimately is remotely relevant to my happiness. Sure, there are things that can be said to support and enhance. There are situations, there are experiences with the form that are overtly pleasurable and perceived as positive, but even so, the experience of the other side of that spectrum is not truly negative. There is joy in the polarity. There is pleasure in the pain. And furthermore, there is supreme power in just total neutrality. In perceiving truly, it doesn't matter either way. It doesn't matter how anything goes, because it goes right. All of it. It goes right. Whatever the mind is perceiving, whatever it is thinking of, projecting upon, judging, characterizing, however it's thinking it's going, it doesn't matter. It's going right. And knowing that, tapping into that awareness, holding that perspective, I am just a ship on the ocean that cannot be toppled. I cannot be capsized. It doesn't matter if it's a beautiful, sunny, serene day, a calm sea, clear blue, I can see all the way to the bottom, or it's the darkest, most intense storm that I've ever lived through. And the winds are whipping and the waves are crashing. And it's blackness all around. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. It's not related to my happiness, my worthiness, the craziness of my cat. What are you doing, dude? And this, of course, this is a realization that's been experienced before. But it's empowering each and every time. And so what a wonderful opportunity that I wish to express gratitude for. To again just fully witness this and step into this empowered place of understanding what a gift all of this is. This is such an opportunity to bring light to unconsciousness, to bring awareness to ego, to give ego space to step back from it, and to realize yet more deeply the ultimate power, profound peace, and pleasure of surrender, and the active realization that nothing outside of myself is relevant to my happiness. Not one damn thing. That's pretty cool. To feel that level of unconditionality, it grows yet stronger, more stable in returning to this place. And you know what else? I met some really cool people today. People who will be friends, who are friends. I had the opportunity to interact with many wonderful animals. I was welcomed by a loving family into their home to share food and drink with them and have excellent conversation. And I was able to simply bask in nature and the experience of it all. And what a gift. What an absolute gift. And more than anything, the gift of this realization. The realization of unconditional joy. So that's it. Now I get to selfishly express this for my own delight and pleasure. And now that I have processed some, I am going to sleep. So it is. You are so powerful. Nothing can touch you. Honestly, truly, your joy, your presence, your peace, none of it is ever in question. If it feels like it, it's just ego. And that's not a thing that's a threat to you either. It's all just what is, and what is truly beautiful. Yeah. I love you.